We all missing Altare. He'll be back soon. Don't worry too much. Give him some time. Give him some time. We can't rush art, you know what I'm saying? Nabila, thank you so much for the super chat. These past 2 months has been rough for me as well, so thank you for being here when you can. Aniki, especially the short but cute membership posts. Love the Holostars bingo karaoke stream. Yo, that shit was fun as f. I wanna go back to the studio already. Man, it's those like little things that make me feel like a idol, you know? And I'm glad that I'm here for these moments, like. I mean, you know, like, I signed up to do those stuff, so, like, finally being able to do stuff like that, well, I can only really do it while I'm over here in Japan, but being able to do those stuff is definitely, like, a blessing, and the only reason why I can do it is because, you know, you guys are here, like, supporting us, so. And I saw, like, you know, like, clips of, like, Towa-sama and, like, Astel Senpai talking about, you know, how it is in the current studio and stuff. I saw a clip about, you know, Hakka talking about, you know, the voices of you guys being like heard and all that. Like, I've been browsing a bit, which I usually don't do much on Twitter and YouTube. I saw like a couple of things. Listen, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I don't exactly know the fucking current situation, like, of how management is trying to plan go forwards and stuff, because that stuff usually only management really knows, right? Like, I don't know how busy it is in the studio and stuff. So I don't know, but what I can say is that, what you guys have been posting on Twitter and all that, or just, you know, talking about it between your friend groups and all that, we do definitely hear your voice, but, like, I just don't know if there's anything that I can do personally for you guys. Like, the best thing I can do for you guys, when you guys want to see more content from me, or just anyone in general, is that, you know, we talk about it to our managers, me saying, hey, look, this stuff is going on Twitter. It's not, you know, it's not really a good look when this stuff happens. So, like, let's try, you know, make it better and let's just improve. That's the first thing I can do. Talk about it to my Mane-san, which is Toramane. And then I just have to hope that he passes it on to the next person, and then, you know, it keeps going like that. That's pretty much all I can do. Second of all, what I can do is I can just get my butt to Japan by myself, so I can actually get involved in stuff, which is what I'm currently doing. So that's another thing I can do. Sorry, give me a second. What do I fucking need to make? Okay, yeah. So that's another thing I can do, which is what I'm doing. And then what else can I do? Let's see. What else? Well, I can reaffirm with you guys. Is that the word? I don't even know. Being like, oh no, don't worry. Like, we're trying our best and stuff. But, like, one other thing I really hate doing is, like, giving you guys, like, false hope is what I hate. I don't want to be like, oh, like, next year for sure, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something like this, and then not being able to do it, because, like, you know, like, that stuff has happened to myself personally, you know, working here as well, being like, oh, you know, I'm pretty sure it will happen next year, don't worry. So I was like, okay, well, I look forward to it, and then it just doesn't happen, and I feel crushed when that shit happened. I was like, what? Come on, I was promised this, and then I don't even, like... And they're like, oh, yeah, sorry, we can't do anything about it. When that shit happens, like, you want to complain about it more, right? And I don't want that shit to happen, like... Is what I'm essentially saying. I don't know how to really phrase it, but, like... I understand, like, not being able to have control over certain things can be very stressing. Especially when you've been supporting since day one. Like... I very much understand, because I was... Like... I'm not, like, this might be a little bit of, you know, like, a disrespect to my Star Senpai, knowing how long they have been here, but, like, as first gen of, like, the Yen boys, I understand, like, the rough, you know, situation that you can be put in. It's rough, it's definitely rough. And I understand that. Because you have to tank everything from day one, hoping that things will get better and stuff, right? Like, yeah, so everyone has, like, you know, frustrations of whatever shape it may be, but, like, what you guys are doing is, I feel like, is good and correct. Just, you know, voicing out your, like, frustrations and doing it in a very, good manner, which would be just send fucking concern emails or whatever to management and stuff, like... That's the best way to do it, and voice your opinions and frustrations on Twitter, because that's where a lot of people see things, right? So I feel like that's very good the way you guys are handling it. And I very much thank you guys for that, you know, for not being, you know, ridiculous with some things that, you know, you guys do. Like, I mean, you know, like, I could voice a bunch of things, but let's just say, okay, I'm gonna threaten cover to do this, because if they don't, I'm gonna be, like, you know, don't do any of that shit. Like, that's just childish, right? Like, we're all adults here, and we have to, like, keep in mind that we can be professional with a lot of things, so, yeah.